Hey everybody, welcome to the Midweek Check-In. I know you guys are doing great, right? You guys are cruising right through. We are in 1st and 2nd Chronicles. What could be hard about that? It actually is pretty hard, you guys, and I am just here to encourage you. Hang in there because we're almost to the New Testament. It's interesting because 1st and 2nd Chronicles is kind of wild. I think specifically 1st Chronicles. If you made it through that, congratulations. We're actually in the heart of 2nd Chronicles. But I do want to reflect a little bit about 1st Chronicles. It's a hard book. It can actually be even, dare I say, a little on the boring side of the street. The genealogies, they're so long. And how about the fact that it is really just a recap? And even if we think about where it's positioned in the canon or in the area that it's at, like the next book that it's after, it comes right after 1st and 2nd Samuel, right after 1st and 2nd Kings, and it delves right into a recap of 1st and 2nd Samuel and 1st and 2nd Kings. Luckily for us, we're reading it at the very end, so I really appreciate that from the Bible Project for having us read it at the end, so it's a true recap, so we can really remember what did happen, how was it? Now, First Chronicles isn't only recap though. There's actually some new stories in there about David that we didn't read before, and those stories actually really do a good job of pointing us toward hope and the coming Messiah. And that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point of the Old Testament. It's laying this groundwork, laying this framework to get our hearts conditioned and oriented to Jesus coming. Now, 2nd Chronicles isn't quite as boring. It's still a bit of a recap, but we're recapping the kings of Jerusalem in the past. But I will say this, that there is a really deep, concentrated, passionate kind of direction towards the reader to remember the mistakes of the past. To go back and look at the generations before, look at family happenings before, the things that happened before that weren't quite right. So again, really does a good job of pointing us toward hope and the future and again, the coming Messiah. So you guys, hang in there. Get through these last couple of books of the Old Testament, and next week we'll actually be starting in the New Testament with Matthew. So the next time we talk, we'll be talking about that. And by the way, you really want to get into this. You really want to finish out this year. So as you know, I'm even talking about, the Bible Project. We're reading the Bible in an entire year, and we're just finishing up with the Old Testament. I'm kind of giving a recap here myself, right? As we head into the New Testament, we are getting ready to finish out the rest of the year. Now you're going to want to hang in there with this specifically and get started right where we are, because we are going to be doing Wednesday nights dinner and devos, and we're going to be talking about this. There'll be lots of different kinds of groups that you can join, but one of the groups will be a Bible Project group. So as you read along and finish out the year from here to the end of December, you'll get to come and you have discussions about what you're reading. Get to really open the scriptures and make them come alive as we interact and engage with one another and discuss what we're reading throughout the week. So that's coming up really soon. Get started with Matthew. And until then, you guys, I really hope you have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.